Hello, and welcome to the special edition of Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. Thanks for joining me today. Today I have a buddy build with my friend out in beautiful Las Vegas, Paul from Fat Guy Productions. Paul was one of the first guys I ever did a buddy build with about 4 years ago, and I only had 3 videos at the time, but he was kind enough to accept my offer. And we had a fantastic holiday Halloween build, and it was a lot of fun. And we've become fast friends, and we've come a long way since then. So we decided to go ahead and do another build. Now this one in particular is a spin-off of the Dukes of Hazzard, but we have to use the Dodge Charger, and the theme is the Dukes of Halloween. This is going to be a lot of fun. Grab your favorite adult beverage, sit back and relax, and enjoy today's special build.
It's time to start the autopsy.
So Paul and I were just talking the other day, and he said, we were reminiscing about that very first buddy build that we did, which was a Halloween build. And I says, we should do another one. So he says, okay, what kind of car should we use? And he started throwing a bunch of like fantasy cars at me, and I went, no, we're not playing that game. So we decided on a Dodge Charger, and of course I was jokingly saying, hey, since the Dodge Charger is kind of like a Dukes of Hazzard car, how about we do the Dukes of Halloween? Ha, ha, ha. He said, okay. And I said, oh, darn. Anyway, so we took the car apart. Here's the base. We're definitely going to do a wheel swap on this bad boy. Now this base on this car is metal, so I had to grind it down a little bit. But the wheels are not bad. I like real riders. That's just me. But we're going to put some beautiful wheels on this. And here, we're going to use these fantastic Samed wheels. Check out Samed Wheels at samedwheels.com. They've got all the wheels that you need for your die-cast cars, and they've got an incredible selection. Plus, they're coming out with some really new stuff here really quick. And I think they're coming out with some wheels for some lowriders. So definitely check out Samed Wheels. I did have to cut the axle down on this a little bit, but I'm also going to have to go in and do a little filing in the channel to make sure that the axle sits completely flat. If your axle is bobbling around a little bit, you want to make sure that that axle does sit flat. And when we do that, we're going to hold that axle in place using this JB Super Weld. Now only use about a drop or 2 at the most, because it'll travel down the axle and it'll freeze your wheels, and it won't be any good. And there's today's tip from your Uncle Paulie. We also had to file that channel in the front and did the same thing all over again. That'll help your car lay down better for sure. Now we've got to get the paint off, so let's go ahead and make sure that it's covered completely with the embalming fluid, because we're going to do a complete color change here. Knock off your excess, and then set it on something so you can watch the magic work. You'll know when it's ready to clean it up. Let's move on.
Someone is being exhumed.
Once we got it cleaned up, we painted it with Spectre Flame Green, and we set that aside, actually competition green, because this is an opaque paint. Using the micro set, we're going to use the decals that I designed with my iColor 560. All the decals I design now, I design in my regular software like my CorelDRAW or Photoshop, but I print them up with my iColor 560. I'm also using the iColor aqua clear paper with the blue background, so you can see anything you print white on there. If you have any questions about the iColor 560, please get a hold of me in the comments and I'd be happy to talk to you about it. The iColor 560 is a business in a box, folks. Now, I've adapted it to do all my decals, etc., but this machine was made to do t-shirt transfers. So not only can you do your own decals, and again, I'm putting them on a 164 scale car here. You could put them on a 124 scale, a 118 scale. It just depends how you measure it and size it up. But the machine can print all that. That's the best part. And there's all kinds of other odds and ends that you can do with the decal paper. But on the other side, it creates all kinds of transfers for t-shirts, etc. And in the very near future, I'm going to be doing a video here on how to do foil decals. That is going to be one you definitely don't want to miss. Guys, this machine is a game changer and it's a business in a box. This machine changed my life from the first day that I got the machine, okay? I can't tell you or explain to you enough how great this machine is. So please contact me, even if you just want to talk about it, all right? No commitments, anything. I'll answer your questions and I'll do the best I can. Anyway, back to the build. Here I've got the decals that I made. And inside the portion that I'm applying now is a series of skulls and a really nice, cool mural. Now, since this is the Dukes of Halloween, instead of making the car number 01, I made it 31 for Halloween, okay? And I decided to go with the green instead of orange since the Dukes of Hazzard car is orange. Once you get the decals in place, go ahead and do your best to blot out any excess fluid and then squeegee it out as best you can. Now, if you have to, like if you have a door handle or a door jamb or something, you can definitely use that microset to go ahead and smooth that out. Now we're going to put some stripes on the car. Same thing. I've got some really cool looking skulls on here inside the stripes that I made myself. I went online and I found some wallpaper that I like and I took out and cut some chunks out of it the way I wanted to. And this is what I came up with. Just wrap that underneath the back area there where your windshield wipers are. Blot it out, smooth it out. Now the area there in between where the hood opens up, wait for your decals to dry and then take a super sharp razor and cut that. And when you clear coat it, it'll saturate it enough to where it won't interfere with you opening and closing the hood, and it'll lay nice and flat. Just take your time smoothing it out. You can overwork it. Sorry about this angle here. Sometimes when you're filming, you just don't see the really weird angle that you're having here. And it's even out of focus. Damn rookie. There we go. Alright, now we're going to put the flag on top. Now I designed this flag myself also. Here I've got a flag with skulls across where the stars normally would go. And instead of General Lee, it says General Skellington. And I had a good time with this. Also, make sure that you go to Fat Guy Production Paul's page and check out his build. Because again, The whole idea was just to see how two different builders or customizers would go forward with the same subject, the same car, etc., and just to see how different their ideas are. And if you don't subscribe to Paul's page, please do, okay? He's an incredible builder. He's a funny guy. He's a great personality, and I'm proud to call him my friend. He is a lot of fun, and he really, truly enjoys this hobby. This is looking really, really good. I'm happy with what's going on here. We'll let that dry overnight, and then we'll get some Diecast Graveyard clear coat on that bad boy. Looking good. Here's all the pieces, okay? Here's the body. That turned out excellent. Let's zoom in. There's the skulls I was telling you about. I had a lot of fun putting those on there. There's the stripes. And I got that beautiful Diecast Graveyard clear coat. Check that out at diecastgraveyard.com to get your own. This turned out really, really nice. Here's the interior. That looks good. Here's the base. That looks fantastic with those beautiful Samed wheels. And the windshield looks great. Let's go ahead here, put everything together that we have, and give my creation life.
Lies! Lies! Do you hear me? Give my creation life!
Folks, here's what we started with. This 69 Dodge Charger. We took everything apart here. We stripped it all down, got the paint off. We painted it back up with bright green, competition green from the Redline shop. I made my own decals with my iColor 560. They turned out absolutely beautiful. We got those applied. We clear coated it with Diecast Graveyard clear coat. Then we changed out the wheels with some beautiful Samed wheels. And again, check out Samed Wheels at samedwheels.com. Now, I let you know where I get this stuff because that's what I use in my builds, and if it can help you make your builds look that much better, then I've accomplished my task. And here's what we got to. This beautiful Dukes of Halloween car. Number 31 instead of 01. The skulls and the stripes and on the sides. The flag on top in a tribute to General Skellington. And I also put the push bar on the front too. But that turned out beautiful. Those beautiful wheels. Man, this was so much fun. And I can't thank Paul from Fat Guy Productions enough. Like I said, even only after my third video, he was the one that accepted me to do a build off with him. And I just want to let you know that I did beat his butt on that one. But I want you to see his build. Check out my build here. It was a lot of fun, and I love doing these videos for you. Now, like I say, folks, always, you can do this too. Follow the videos. Follow my videos. Follow the videos that Paul puts out. And there's all kinds of folks in there. You're going to have a lot of fun here. I've also got a live stream coming up, and I got the super huge, ginormous build-off, which you can participate in. Please check out that video. This is Paul with Diecast Graveyard. I can't thank you enough for joining me today on today's build. Thank you, and cheers.